Hello everybody and welcome to Vaidya's Chess Hub surprise session. And I say this is surprise because this is not something that was scheduled, something that was thought of. But yeah, we had some spare time and I'm happy that there are so many people with us present at the moment. I'm really very happy. So well done. Hats off to you guys for joining in. No problem if some people are not with us because this was not a scheduled session, but I had some extra time and decided to utilize it. So I'm going to play a slow game, and well, who knows, I am also aware that actually I have time till 7:30. So if you want to stop at 7 or want to continue post that until 7:30. So let's get started. Let me pull up the leeches window and I am going to look for an opponent. We will try to find a slow game for ourselves. I'm going to play a slow game because we have a lot of time as usual. Let's find out if there are 15 plus 10. Okay, this one is 15 plus 15. This one is 20 plus 7. 15 plus 15, in a mood to play this. By the way, our opponent is a full 100 points above us. Okay, a full 100. So definitely this is a big thing. Our opponent is 2100 and we are 2000 exactly. We reached that mark the last time. So this is the Caro-Kann defense and I'm going to play for the center. Remember, this is 15 plus 15, so there is no real rush of moves. Our opponent has poor connectivity. He is from Iran, country that is really very badly affected due to COVID-19. So our opponent has played the move G6. I repeat that our opponent is very highly rated. It's 2100. Let's look at his experience, guys. He is from Iran and he has played 700 classical games and we have played only 40. So you can imagine, guys, he's immensely and vastly experienced. But of course, we'll try to put up a fight. So he probably wants to fianchetto the bishop. What shall we do? In such cases, I'm not in favor of playing f4 because there's always threat down this diagonal. So we won't play f4, but there will be scope for this h-pawn push later. At the moment, I want to keep things simple. So let's go for a move like knight f3. I'm keeping my setup really very simple. Don't want to complicate it a lot. We will treat it on the merit. If we finish early, then at 6:30 we could enroll in a tournament. If there is a tournament at 6:30 and if we are done by 6:30, but it doesn't look like it. Normally the tournaments begin at 5:30, 6:30. I'm talking about IST, Indian Standard Time. So he has fianchettoed the bishop. Clearly that was his idea and he has executed this. So most probably knight f6 is coming. So if you want to be prophylactic, we can play e5 to stop that. That certainly could be one of the main moves here. But if I play this, it's going to push d6. And we have not played f4 to keep the pawn in the center. So that's the only thing bothering. After d6, there will be two attackers and two defenders. You can bring the third one in. Bishop c4 looks okay for the moment, because clearly there will be no pawn on e6 because he is going to develop the bishop along this diagonal. So already pawns here. I will stick to the normal routine here. We are a minute down, but we are probably putting in every thought. By the way, do let me know what your thoughts are about our new board setup. It's probably the best one so far. Let me also know if you have used the setup previously. Here there are two ways to continue. Either I make the exchange or I retreat with the bishop holding this diagonal, which is what exactly we can do, but then there's this pawn. Do we want to do that? Do we want to give the pawn? No, I'm not in a mood to give the pawn, so the exchange looks compulsory. He will take with the pawn, of course not with the queen. There's no scope of that happening. Now we have a chance either to go back or to give the check. So this pawn and this pawn comprises the center. Question is, do we want to give a check? Do we want to get back to b3? Getting back to b3 looks pretty decent to me, at least, because then we can push c4 if required. There is no threat at the moment. I see this pawn is well protected, so he doesn't have anything hanging and we don't have anything hanging. Point to be noted, both the players don't have any piece hanging for the moment. Time wise we are doing well. I don't see that as an issue. The only issue is that our opponent is on and off, online and offline, because he really, if you see here, he has very bad connectivity. Look at that. It's a very poor connection he has, so that's not helping. That's pinning the knight, and the threat is quite simple. He takes, and then if I take, he takes on d4. But then his pawn on d5 is also hanging, so I'm not quite concerned with that. In fact, let's calculate it. If I push h3 and he takes, I take with the queen. After he takes, I could play bishop takes, threatening either checkmate or check at least, and also the pawn on b7, sorry. So yes, I can do that. Because of the fianchetto, he doesn't have a scope to play this. And now all he can do is take here. But if he does that, I'm sure I'm playing bishop takes d5. So he has very rightly not taken this pawn. Now we have moves like bishop e3, or maybe even only c3 to solidify that, but it will take the square away from our knight, which we don't want. The game is really on a very interesting note here. I would love to have this knight placed here. It's not immediately possible, of course. Maybe they say develop the knights first, but in this case our pawn is hanging, so we better do something about the pawn. c3 or bishop e3 are the choices we have. c3 will give us a good pawn chain and will blunt the diagonal of the bishop. That's the advantage we will have. But after that, then the knight comes out this route. Where does it go after that? Bishop e3 does look passive, and it will stop the queen's pathway to come on the queen side if required. There is another move which is queen d3 here, because the bishop is not getting blocked. We got to be mindful of that. But of course we will be moving our queen the second time. But that keeps our options open, so I have decided to do that, because then we have the options of putting the bishop on f4, getting the knight conventionally here. Well, now bishop e3 looks good. Now I like bishop e3. The logic is I've put the bishop in line with his queen. That's definitely good. And now he has attacked this pawn 3 times, and it's supported twice. Would require one more support, and that support is easy to get by c3, so I'm going to do that. And of course c3 also stops this knight maneuver. So here he is trying to get the move a4 just to scare the bishop away, and I don't think I'm going to allow him that. No chance of that happening. Oh no! What did I do? We just gave a piece. Oh no! We just gave a piece. Oh dear. We just gave a piece. That's unacceptable. Missight. Oversight. And a horrible one. Goodness. OMG. Yes, we are a piece down here. Piece down. What on earth was I thinking? I have seriously no clue how we gave a piece here. But boy, this is definitely not what you wanted. Definitely not what you wanted. Terrible play. Very terrible. In fact, I'm struggling now to find a good square for the rook. If I go here, this pawn is hanging. I'm going here. Guys, this game is all but lost very soon because we gave a piece. Really not cool. So not cool. Okay. Now we have to take here. Whoa, now I'm resigning. This is enough play. What a major disaster. We didn't play this game well at all. By the way, let's go back to the point and now analyze. What was the best move here for white? The computer says that the position was perfectly equal, plus 0.1, that's okay. And the bishop should have dropped back to c1. Then we were plus 0.3 at that stage. What we played just made it, look at that, from plus 0.3 to minus 4.8. Just gave the piece away. And even about the queen, c3 was computer's suggestion. And another thing about the bishop c4, well, only c4 was suggested. We played this, but this is all quite fine. And check was the move. We went back, that was also acceptable. Here we, h3 was also acceptable. Queen takes c3. And there are 2 games played at the grandmaster level also. At the IM level as well, which is great. Guys, and now let us see if there is any tournament to play. This will be interesting. Whatever happens, happens for the good, right? So let me see if there is any tournament in progress right now. Tournament at, oops, not this one. Tournament starting at 6:30. There is a Super Blitz arena. Hourly Super Blitz. And there is hourly bullet. I think hourly super blitz is comfortable, is it not? But that starts at 6:30. Starts at 6:30. So until that point, we will play one more game. Okay, until that point. This one starts at 6:30, guys. From 6:30 to almost 7:20. So we will enroll in that tournament. Okay. Until that time, you could tell me what is the best move for white here. And I'm going to give you some options. So let's see what options I could give you here. Do I play... It's white to play here, by the way. So do I play queen takes? Do I push the pawn? Do I play knight takes? Or do I play f4? What do I do, guys? Let's give you... It is white to play. Let's give you 2 minutes. Think about it. By the way, our rating is 2129. 2129. So you make sure that you tell me the correct answer. Seniors, you have 58 seconds more. I am logged into my ID, guys. So please kindly make sure that you are saying the right answer. So we have started getting entries. The green arrow, the red arrow, none of these as well. Two of you think none of these. Guys who say none of these should tell what they think, okay? If you think it's none of these, should tell me what your answer is. So time is up, seniors. Okay, knight d4 attacking the queen. So everybody, those who are saying none of these, and by the way, that is 100% correct. None of these is the right answer. None of these. But those who just said none of these just as a try should actually say what the correct move should be. And yes, knight d4. Queen is the only defender of the rook. Remember that. Okay. Queen is the only defender of the rook. So let's get to the leeches, and I'm going to actually play that. So knight to d4, none of this, of course. If the pawn takes, we always had rook takes queen. And as I said, the queen was the only defender of the rook. So you can go ahead and take the rook. Fantastic. The next one is again white to play. So what are the options here? Should we go for the queen h6 move? Should we go for rook f3 challenging the queen? Should the rook come on e2 just to get into the open file? Or should we go ahead and play the move queen to... Oh, let's say I'll give you one more option. Why not play the golden arrow? Yeah, sure. Now your time can start. Think about it. I'll be with you after 2 minutes. Okay, the time is up. The seniors, what do you say? Seniors are all silenced. Jay is saying that the mate is unstoppable. Okay, well, let me tell you one thing for sure. If you play the green arrow, then the pawn on f6 is hanging. So Saumitra is saying rook e2. He agrees with the blue arrow. Blue arrow. Ankit says blue arrow. Jay says blue arrow. Kshitij is also saying rook e2. The threat is rook e8 mate. If rook d8, then rook e1. There's doubling of the rooks. What? But what if he doubles it? My word. Come on, guys. Okay, so let me just quickly show you the possibilities here. What's going to happen is if I play the green arrow, okay, let's say if I do play the green arrow, then this pawn will be attacked once, twice and thrice. Remember that. And supported only twice. Well, if we play the rook e2, he can go back. And then if we double the rooks, then he can also create double support. So, is there any thought on that? Queen is attacking what? Queen is attacking what? Okay. If we play this, the threat is very clear. To stop that, he could play this rook d8 move, or even maybe after rook e2, he could play rook ca. That's also a possibility. So I'm still waiting, guys. Queen e5. Queen e5. Really, Saumitra, Queen e5. Rook f3. Go for what? Go for what? I want the answer. I want just go for something in general at random. Just think about it. What is it that we want? It looks like there is a checkmate. So if I go queen h6, this rook takes for sure. Then what do you do? After that, do we go rook e2? So let's calculate this. If queen h6, there can be queen takes f6, but then the queen will be lost. So queen h6, rook takes f6, and then you bring rook e2, threatening the mate. So then he cannot double up. Is that the plan? Oh, Kshitij said queen e5. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Queen h6 threatening mate, rook takes f6, and then rook e2. The plan is still the checkmate because there's queen on h6. Then I believe he cannot double it. Oh, we have to play the tournament. So let's do it quickly. I'm going with this and then I'm going to double. No, view the solution. So rook takes, and then, oh, there is a mate here. That's why. Okay. Let's go to the tournament. Let's go to the tournament, guys. We almost forgot about it. Oh, we are late. How come we are late? Guys, we are late for the tournament. We are 163rd. I'll try to show you as much commentary as I can. but it's a super blitz tournament, so kindly cooperate. I don't want to exchange anything. This is okay. This is okay. Okay. I wonder now. What's that? Just given up. Okay. 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 I want to play this. I want to make this exchange happen. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Do I go for it? Yes, I will go for it. What? What and why is that? Okay. 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 Now what? The check. Check, yes. Check. Okay. Guys, we joined in the tournament late. I'm unhappy that we joined the tournament really late. People are already at 5. We lost was critical. The first game is off. Okay. So this looks like the Nimzo Indian. This is nice. Now this is extraordinary. I've never played this line before. That is an incredible amount of waste of time. Whoa, what was that? What can be the possible refutation of that? As people are already at 10. The critical time was lost. Oh boy. Is he going to get the piece back? Shall we allow him that? Or maybe no. I don't want him to get the piece back. So, exchange of queens, yes. Okay. If he exchanges, I don't know. Okay, that was nice. That was good. That will do it. Okay. Yeah, that will do it. What did I just do? Oh, what did I just do? Why? Oh no, dear. Why? What was that? After all that calculation that I made, dear me, there is no way to stop now. So not happy. So not happy. So not happy, dude. I mean, clearly there was a victory and you lost. Oh no, dear. We were winning, guys. We were winning this fair and square, but that pawn got through. And we are at 246 out of 687 odd players. 46 minutes to go. I'm not in a mood to berserk because then the time is already 3 minutes. So is he going to play the full Danish? Oh hell yeah, the full Danish. Now that was something that I've never played before, so I'm going to take here and give a check. This is takes, of course. Going to play this, then play this, then I'm going to do this, getting ready for castle. Now I'm not in a mood for that kind of a deal. So I am going to now go back here. Castling is not an option for him. Now I will take. Do I want to do that exchange? No, I don't want to do that exchange. So where should I go? Probably here. I don't want to make that exchange. He's insisting upon that exchange. I clearly don't want to do it. Okay, so I will try to double up the rooks, maybe even try a knight here. Now it looks like I have a good check. Looks like, yeah, I knew that he would play some sort of a similar move. I go back. Now I'm not certainly in a mood to make any exchanges. Okay. So, do I give a check? Yes, I can give a check. To that, I could play another check. Yes. And now, no, again the same kind of a mistake, which probably I was about to do. Careful. So, okay. Now that will certainly not work, because I think I'm going to go for this move here, attacking the queen. We are down to 32 seconds. Whoa. Check again. It's gone back. Interesting. That probably looks a blunder. Not yet. Okay. 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 We are going to now play for time here. So important. No, just saved by the time. But of course, there was always the threat. In a 3-minute game, that happens. So we are 167 out of 809 players. 809. And as I speak, it's 800 and what? 11. So this is at 31 points. People are at 31 points. They must be berserking and berserking. The critical element was the loss of time initially, guys. Well, now this is interesting. Can I do this? Yes. So I want to get rid of the knight. He has cooperated, which is wonderful. And now that has allowed, I suppose, this, right? No, that has allowed f5. Whoa, more than that, I suppose. Yes, that was a threat. You guys are missing a lot of threats. And now look what we have done. Probably give our queen. Yeah, we have. That was the only move we had, guys. That was the only move we had. Rightly done. The exchange. Okay. Oh, he gave his... Why? Why did he do that? Okay, I am now interested in going for the bishop. Okay. Now planning for a checkmate. Disaster, right? Major disaster. What's that? Exchange. Okay. Fine. What was that? Okay. So out of 900 players, 900, we are at 139. 139 out of 900 players. Okay. I'm not in a mood to play or berserk any. I'm going to use my time because I'm broadcasting live. So it does take a few important seconds away, guys. What was that? That was something really strange. What was that? Very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Okay, so now we are 58 out of 941 players. 941 out of 943. My god, 945. As I speak, the count just keeps rising and rising. It's just amazing. This is the main line. Okay, so now I'm happy. With the progress. This is nice. Okay. Now what was that? Don't do that. Okay. This is major. Brilliant. Check first up. So now if there is a checkmate threat that I have to avoid, which I have avoided. There was this checkmate threat, guys, but there is queen now that we have avoided. That's why we exchanged with the bishop. Things to study, things to study. There is no incremental time control for this. That's the main thing. Our standing at the moment is quite satisfactory. So our standing at the moment. Oh no, we moved the queen. I just told you about it. Lack of concentration. I just told you about what the queen was doing. So now our rank is a 90 out of 980 something. We have to win this game. The winning streak is important. Got to have a winning streak. That's why they get to 39 and so on. And we are also not berserking because I'm not comfortable with berserking in Super Blitz. Quick exchanges. What's up? A lot of quick exchanges. I like this variation a lot. It gets the long castling done and the rook is quickly in line with the queen. Got to love those things. Okay, so if I take here, I will be able to achieve something, yeah, sure. All right, so this is interesting. I'm going to take here. Very interesting indeed. I'm going to take here. And now I have a free move. Now let's see. Okay. I could go with this now. I could, couldn't I? Easily. But let's do this first. Okay. So somehow he got the threat. I think I can go for this. I can go for this as well. 100%. Looks good. In place. Well, now he's paying a price. If here, that's not possible, right? If I do this, this is interesting. Very interesting. Now I have this check. 43. Taking with a pawn. Or taking with the rook. Taking with the pawn. Yeah, taking with the pawn. Could have taken with the rook actually, because the knight was attacking the rook anyway. See, that's why I thought that was a better move. But anyway. Okay, so this is very cool. I can make a sacrifice here. No. A check again. Yes. Can I draw this? I have a draw here. Can I draw this? No, I don't go for draws. Check. Threatening here. Check and mate. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no. Guys, oversight, oversight, oversight. Very poor oversight. That's right. Okay, but then I miscalculated a mate there. There are more than 1,000 players now, and we are 95. 1,000 players, and we are at 95. Got a game. Look at our opponent's rating. We are going to draw back. Okay. Okay. Interesting. No, that's not happening. Okay. 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 Exchanges, more exchanges. Okay, this is damn good, right? Has to be. For us. Take here or support. We will do this for the moment. Okay. Now what? Okay. If you're interested into this, I wonder. No, not there. Maybe I will sacrifice. I'm so keen on making sacrifices. Now he's threatening checkmate. Yeah, that can't be good, right? Okay, so now he is, I don't know, threatening to do what? I'll do this. Hmm. Okay. Trouble. It is trouble, yes. That we knew you would do, sir. Well, well, well. You must not forget, guys, our opponent is very highly rated. And we are down to last 20 seconds. We had to do this. There is checkmate. Okay, we'll resign. 2-1, 2-1, 2100 he was. And we are now currently placed at 134 out of 1100 players. Again at 2100. Whoa, I don't like playing against 2100 consistently. We just had a game against 2100. He gave that very easily, I must say, very easily. What happened? Not taking my knight? Not taking my knight. This was very interesting play indeed, okay? Not taking it. Okay. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa, we defeated 2179. That could be the highlight package for today. We defeated 2179. That was nice. Now there are 1185 players. Whoa, he's berserked. 1600 player has berserked. Because there are only 12 minutes, you can understand why. Whoa. What's up, guys? Doubling? What's up? "11 minutes, guys. Are we going to win against this fellow? Let's push the pawn. What is he going to do? Let's push this. What is he going to do? I'll take with the rook. I'll do this. What is he going to do? I'll do this. That's it. Can we get one more game? Where are we currently? We are at 94 out of 1200 players. Out of 1200 players. Let's play the main line. The highlight was us beating 2197, guys. I believe it was 2197 something, right? What was it? 21, if you remember the rating. That was definitely the highlight. I don't want to take. What is that? He's so adamant on taking my bishop. So be it. Why is he so adamant? Wants the bishop, wants the bishop. Okay. Why so? Oh! Mouse slip! Alert! Mouse slip! Mouse slip alert! Very bad. That was a very dreadful mouse slip, I'm going to tell you guys. Very bad mouse slip. Whoa. Very bad mouse slip, guys. I must say, I'm really not happy by that. Look at that! Giving away everything. Good gracious. Goodness gracious, seriously. What's up? Mind-blowingly bad game. Now the pairings will probably be close after this game. And where are we? We are at 120. Out of 1200 players. Not bad at all. 2179, yeah. 2179 was the game, guys. 2179. We have a game. I'm not in a mood to berserk at all. I'll just go by the normal conventions. Probably the last game. I feel probably this is the last game. Now this is interesting what it does, because it's not so simple as it seems. Okay, I'm going to take and I'm going to create a fork. So I'm going to get the rook. I'll take. Now what's that? Takes. Very interesting Danish gambit again at work. Let's kick the knight. Whoa. Let's kick the knight again. Okay. That's the plan. Check first. Okay. Okay. Very interesting, but there are only 2 minutes left. He did not take is a mistake here. Check. Check. Very bad. You can resign here. No, it's not resigning. Let's calculate the stakes. This is covered. Has to come back. Check. Now I will take. Okay, we'll kick the bishop. I will check. Take. I will give check. No, not that one. I'm not falling for that. This one is good. Okay, I will take. Go to a dark color square. Okay, we'll win this pawn. We'll give a check. Take the bishop. Pin the bishop. Check. Pawn push. Six. Go on, push. And he lost. Okay, so the time is up, and 2606 won the tournament. And let us look at where we are. We are 146 out of 1264. So out of 1200 players, okay, that's nice. I'm going to come on camera, which is nice. So out of 1264 players, 1264 players, we finished 146. That's like the top 10%. Is it? Close. Top 10-15%. That's nice. The highlight was we shouldn't have lost that 1600 game. That was bad. And initially we lost a few more, few precious seconds. Otherwise, in the top 100 for sure. We will stop for now. And the thing is, we will then meet tomorrow. Not tomorrow. We will meet on Sunday. On Sunday at 1200 hours IST, noon. Perfect. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed. We will meet